In a matter of days, the world's largest football festival begins, and the attention of billions narrows to a single event. This is where ordinary players transform into national icons. Every squad carries a singular dream: to lift the hopes of an entire nation under the brightest lights in sports. The entirety of that global obsession is directed right here, at this exact piece of gold. Every tactic, sprint, and drop of sweat is spent in pursuit of this specific prize. But the burning question heading into kickoff is simple. Will an established powerhouse dominate as expected, or will an unknown challenger shock the globe? To appreciate how chaotic this tournament can get, we first have to look at the massive historical dominance of the teams expected to win it all. This chart shows the historical win rates of top-tier football nations compared to the rest of the world. A true tournament favorite earns that title through decades of high-level performance and exceptionally deep talent pools, creating a massive statistical gap between them and the field. You see that gap clearly in squads like Argentina. They arrive with a proven winning mentality, built on recent success and a demonstrated ability to handle extreme late-stage pressure. France brings a different kind of dominance. They field an unmatched combination of raw speed, precise technical skill, and deep collective tournament experience. Then there is Brazil. They are the historical baseline for football excellence, carrying an aura that ensures they automatically enter every single tournament as a primary contender. England, meanwhile, has refined their strategic approach in recent years. They step onto the pitch carrying the massive weight of expectations from a fan base starved for a championship. When you look at the sheer concentration of elite talent across EU rosters, the outcome of the tournament can seem like a foregone conclusion on paper. Yet that statistical certainty rarely survives contact with the actual pitch. The structure of the World Cup is uniquely designed to break down predictable outcomes. We see this in the underdog phenomenon. This visualization of a tournament bracket shows how, invariably, a smaller, statistically inferior node breaks right through a solid wall of favorites to reach the deepest stages of the competition. When these lower-ranked teams secure a victory, they entirely dismantle pre-tournament predictions and leave global audiences stunned. Often, these upsets are driven by sheer kinetic energy. A highly favored team playing a stagnant, methodical system gets completely overwhelmed by an opponent fueled by desperate physical willpower. The guaranteed emergence of these disruptors is the first major flaw in assuming any powerhouse has a clear path to the trophy. Beyond national strategies and tactical formations, the tournament hinges entirely on human beings capable of profound volatility. On one end of the spectrum are young prodigies. They step onto the pitch eager to use the massive global exposure to violently announce their arrival to the world. Contrast are the final international matches of their careers, layering every pass and shot with immense emotional burden. Mixing youthful desperation with veteran finality injects a highly volatile, completely unquantifiable energy into the mechanics of every single match. And within those matches, specific split-second mechanics can instantly derail months of careful planning by a dominant team. A stunning goal scored completely against the run of play inflicts a devastating psychological blow, suddenly putting the favored team on their back foot. Then there is the ultimate equalizer. Notice how a favorite's overwhelming statistical advantage flatlines to a 50-50 baseline during a penalty shootout. Underdog probability spikes violently in this phase. Decades of tactical development become useless, and victory goes to raw nerve. Between the looming threat of shootouts and last-minute winners, absolute dominance on paper can vanish in a single second of real time. We are left with an inevitable collision, immovable football giants marching forward, waiting to meet unpredictable agents of chaos. That tension is finally released here. The massive physical scale of these arenas serves as the pressure cooker for this exact dynamic. It transfers directly into the stands, fueling the extreme passion of millions of fans riding a terrifying, exhilarating emotional roller coaster. History is sitting quietly, waiting to be written in real time the moment that the opening whistle blows. This precise paradox, the heavy expectation of greatness constantly threatened by the guarantee of total chaos, is exactly what makes this the ultimate sporting event. So, how do you see it playing out? Will an established giant like Brazil or Argentina hoist the trophy? Or will an underdog tear up the script? Head down to the comments and lock in your predictions based on the matchups we've explored today. And make sure you subscribe to Football Pulse. We will be keeping you updated with ongoing tactical analysis, match coverage, and the latest transfer news. Until next time, embrace the unpredictability and enjoy the beautiful game.